everyone! We are from the Philippine Normal University Visayas, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. I'm Ronaldine Del Coro, and we are excited to welcome our guest, Ma'am Jenaline Gadian, a Grade 1 teacher, to share her insights on curriculum implementation, evaluation, and innovation. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. To begin, could you tell us a bit about your background and what inspired you to enter this field?
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Jenaline Gadian, a teacher too of Cadiz West Elementary School. I am also alumna of Philippine Normal National Center for Teacher Education. So, since my childhood, it was my dream to become a teacher. So, I pursued this dream, and today I am a teacher.
What challenges have you encountered as a teacher in implementing the curriculum during the current learning crisis?
Okay. As a new grade 1 teacher, kasi for my 8 years of teaching experience, I was assigned as intermediate advisor at far-flung areas. So, sa Sumbito Elementary School. So, grade 4, 5, and 6, I was assigned there. So, I was transferred here last August 19, 2024 and been put to grade 1 advisory. So, my challenges is I was shocked because I don't know how to handle grade 1 pupils at first. I felt so nervous kung anong himuon ko, kung what strategies should I use to make them learn with me.
What challenges have you faced in assessing students' learning, and how have you adjusted to make the curriculum accessible and assessment effective?
Okay, the challenges I face as a newbie in this grade 1 advisory is first the different multiple intelligences of the children. There are different behaviors, and the new curriculum as matatag, DepEd matatag. So, last time, nag-seminar ko is for grade 4 only as Arlene Pandipunan subject teacher. So, sa nag-abot ko day, I came here in the West 2 as grade 1 teacher. So, nag-study ko about the curriculum sa grade 1. Ano ang mga need ko nga i-implement. So, I use different strategies, I made different instructional materials for them every day.
Have you used any innovations, new resources, or technology to help with this? And how do you evaluate the effectiveness in engaging students in remote or hybrid settings?
I use one of the innovation, ng PowerPoint presentation. I buy TV, my own personal packet for them to learn well, to gain, to motivate them, and to awake their interest. Kasi ang grade 1, pag wala ka pictures, wala ka ini nga i-show, hindi ma-capture ilang interest, hindi sila dasig lang sila madulaan sang life, ang ilang activities span super nubo lang. So naga-invest ko mga gadgets for them to learn.
Despite the innovation you've tried, do you still face challenges? How do you plan to improve them?
Okay, despite the innovations I've made, the strategies, many challenges I face. Right, there are some pupils, even though nga damo-damo ka na activity, you made different instructional materials, still there are children nga hindi ka behave, hindi ka kapahimuyong sila bangko, may mga bata nga super active. So as a teacher, you have to make new style, to make new activities for them to learn.
How does technology help you deliver and evaluate the curriculum?
Gotcha. The technology helped me to deliver and evaluate the curriculum well. So because of technology, it make my teaching experience easier for the grade 1 pupils to learn and gain their interest more. Because of some technologies I can make some adjustments for them.
How have limited resources, parental support, and your motivation impacted your ability to adapt the curriculum to students' needs?
For me, siyempre, limited resources and parental support and motivation has a very big impact for me. But as a teacher, you have to find ways. No, even though your own money will, even though your own pocket or your own money magamit mo, basta lang para sa mo mga pupils nga maka-learn, gamitin mo di siya. You don't have to wait for any other support, but make yourself more resourceful.
With this valuable information you have shared, what recommendation would you give to further improve the curriculum delivery, especially to make it more relevant to the learners' real-life experiences and future needs?
Siguro as a new grade 1 teacher, I need more trainings, workshops about their about how to handle graders, especially grade 1. Okay, I've been in 8 years, sa 8 years ko nga teaching experience, mas adult ako natuluan. So, as in, need ko pag trainings, seminars, and workshops to improve myself also and to gain more experiences. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your valuable experiences and experiences from Jenaline. It's been an incredibly eye-opening to learn about the challenges and rewards of bringing a curriculum to life for your students. And with that, we've reached the end of our discussion. Thank you everyone for listening.